better get me stuff out of your road. Wouldn't want to mess things up for later.
Mother, we're not asking you to go for hours yet.
I know that. I'm just making sure that I'm ready when the time comes. Where's the harm in that?
Look, I'm sorry we're asking you to leave, but I really don't want Susan any more riled than she already is. You do understand?
Of course I do, Kenneth. Very nice of you to put it so politely.
Thanks for that. I know she can be difficult.
It's not Blanche I'm finding difficult.
Susan wouldn't be coming here if she didn't want to see things sorted.
Well, you heard what Peter said. She's furious about Baldwin finding out. She said she'd cut me out of her life. I can't lose them now, Deirdre. I've only just found them.
Oh, what a luxury getting up at this time. Norris does have his uses, you know.
Yes, yes. Rita, thank you for letting me stay.
You're very welcome. You know that.
Hmm.
Though you didn't exactly have a very restful night, did you?
No, I'm sorry about that.
Have you been sat here all night?
Yes, most of us. You know, Amanda was always bossy, even as a child. She was manipulative, even. Well, you know how little girls can be sometimes. She could wind Gregory around her little finger, even her mother.
But not you.
Well, you know, fathers and daughters. But in my own defence, I always knew when I was being taken for a fool.
I see.
But being rude to you and lying, now that's unacceptable.
So, what are you going to do?
Well, that's what I've been deciding all night. I've come to a decision. I'm no longer going to live with Amanda. I can't wait for a little schemes to unfold. It's not fair on any of us. I'm going to try and find somewhere else to live.
I'll have ham and cheese on mine, sir.
Only if it make it yourself.
I can't eat at work. Not today.
Why? Where are they sending you?
Kitchen's at Weatherfield Comp. You gonna be a din lady?
You wanna hope he's not cooking what you're having.
I'll be having a laugh with all me mates. Ah, you won't be the only one having a laugh when I'm spitting in your hamburgers. You're disgusting.
And you? No more lager.
What? Oh, Martin only grassed me up.
He didn't grass you up. Dennis is a bitter man. Doesn't take a genius. And you should know by now that you can never get one over on me, so don't put me in that position again, right?
Right.
And you, don't work too hard, because the little beggars won't appreciate it.
Get off, love.
Yeah, I'll see you later.
All right, darling. Ta-ra now. You two lads stopping in for your tea?
Used to be the best night for tea, Fridays. Before, before...
What did you have before?
Chinese. Pizza. No, he's right. Yeah, good Chinese. Yeah. Classy. Pizza for Sundays.
Right, so what do you fancy then? Crispy duck? Wontons, what?
Well, there's a set meal at the place at the precinct. Family banquet is called.
I think I can stretch to that, you know, well, seeing as it's Friday, like.
Oh, are you cold? I am.
Hey, all right, kids. All ready for later?
Can we come a bit earlier, Dad?
Yeah, of course you can, sweetheart.
Well, we'll have to check it's OK with Danny first.
Of course you can. You can see your dad whenever you like.
Right then, have a good day at school. I'll see you later.
Do you know, I must be mad. I'm seeing 4 reps before lunch. If we get all them orders, we'll need to take on new machinists. Mike? What were that all about? I thought you and Barlow were best of mates these days.
Just shows you how wrong you can be, doesn't it?
Listen, I best get going. I've got to meet that rep from Bullins. This could be a very big order, Mike. Mike?
Yes, I heard what you said. Do you want me for anything?
No, I just...
Right, then off you go.
Fine. You going to be in the Rovers this afternoon?
I shouldn't think so, no. Oh, hello. Yes, I need a number in Glasgow, please.
Not now, Sorry about
about that, love. Norris is at the cash and carry, so it's just me. What can I do for you, love?
I just wanted to know if I could draw some money out of that account.
Well, let's have a look. Oh, I'm sorry, love. You have to give notice for this.
Oh, that's a shame, because I'm going to buy a car and do it myself.
Well, I wouldn't go visiting the Ferrari showrooms just yet.
Cheers.
So you're going back to this stripping lark or what?
Yeah, good job and all. Can't get any money out of this account.
Hey, you better get the booking sorted.
I'm ahead of you there, mate. 2 tonight, 1 tomorrow. Any luck will be at the auctions on Sunday anyway.
All right.
Hey, look what the cat sicked up. What are you doing here?
Oh, I've not come to see you.
Oh, I'm glad to hear it. Do you know, what did I ever see in that?
You don't half pick 'em. At least Ivy Reuben give you a good night out.
Oh, blimey, do me a favour. Not another Barlow coming begging.
I'm sorry?
The old man's already been here and the answer's the same. That boy's my son, and hell will freeze over before I forget that. Oh, and tell your sister to start answering her phone, will you?
I've got a message for you from Susan.
He spoke to me like I was something he'd trod in. Prat.
Well, you gave as good as you got. She did.
What I want to know is why he's in factory in the first place.
Well, I hope he's not after a job.
Like what?
Oh, I don't know. But if he gets one, I'm leaving. I swear to you. You don't cast a shadow, that bloke.
And you say you went to see Mike?
You stood him?
Are you sure you want to do this? Move out of Amanda's?
Absolutely. I just don't want to impose on you, that's all.
No, that's not what I meant.
I don't want any misunderstanding. As soon as I find a place of my own, I'll be out of your hair.
Well, you can stay as long as you need to. You know, the flat next door to me, that hasn't had a tenant in ages.
Really?
No.
Do you know who the landlord is?
Yes. He's an old friend of mine.
It's probably nothing. No, I'm not a fool, Gina. Mike's been acting odd for days.
Well, why do you think?
Isn't it obvious? What does it usually mean when your husband starts telling you lies?
What, you think he's seen someone else?
That trip to Scotland was dodgy. You can't deny that.
Look, there'll be an explanation. He wouldn't be unfaithful, not Mike.
I'm going to confront him with it. I'd go mad wondering otherwise.
No, don't do that. Don't go rushing in before you know the facts.
Are you suggesting I just let him go on? Making a mug of me? For how long exactly?
You're upset. Come it back and we'll have a drink and a chat.
We're in here. Thanks for coming. I really do appreciate it.
Oh, I'll be off then. Oh, I hope this all works out for you and Adam, love. Heaven knows you've got plenty to sort out.
It's all right. It's just a way.
Hi.
Look, I really am sorry about Baldwin finding out. I'd have given anything for that not to have happened.
It's okay, Dad. Peter explained everything.
I never wanted him to find out either if it's any consolation.
But this needn't be the end. I'm sure if we all work together, we can find a way of keeping Baldwin's involvement to a minimum.
Far too late for that, Barlow.
What are you doing here? How did you even get in?
Blanche left the door open. Save me knocking.
Well, you've no right. How dare you come waltzing in here uninvited? I swear this has nothing to do with me.
When you've quite finished, Dad, I asked Mike to come. I want to get this sorted out once and for all, and he's as much a part of it as you are.
You know something, don't you? It's obvious.
Yeah, have a drink.
Just tell me, will you? Gina, spit it out. There's something going on, and I want to know what it is.
Linda, Mike's not having an affair.
Well, what then? And how come you know and I don't?
Mike's got another son. He's just found out.
Look, all I care about here is that Adam's life isn't disrupted. Surely we all want the same thing. Now, he's got to come first.
Like I told you in Glasgow, I'll do everything on your terms.
Yeah, for as long as it suits you. And how long before the Jealous Father Act kicks in? Before you start treating Susan like you treated Maggie Redmond?
What happened to that after-siege mentality, eh? All beats together. We've been to hell and back.
Fighting's not going to help anybody, Daddy.
No, I'm sorry, Peter. There's a lot at stake here. If we were friends, you would have talked to me before you went herring up to Scotland stalking my daughter.
Dad.
You've got room to talk.
Come on.
Come on, we were drinking in the pub the other day. You knew about Adam then, but did you tell me, his father?
Mike, please. This has been as much of a shock to Ken as it has to you.
Look, Susan, you know that I really will go along with whatever you want.
Oh, look at him sitting there as if I'm intruding on something that's his. But you didn't know either, did you? Saint Kenneth. Didn't even know he had a grandson. Some family.
You all right?
It don't make sense. Are you sure it's Susan Barlow's?
Yeah.
It can't be. She left Mike because she didn't want kids. She got rid of his baby. He never forgave her.
Well, she must have lied.
It does explain why Peter Barlow was in the factory today. But what it doesn't explain is why Mike hasn't told me.
Well, maybe he just wants to think it through by himself first.
But I'm his wife.
I know, but it's a big thing to come to terms with, especially after, you know, Mark.
How old is this kid of his?
12, 13.
Yeah, the sums add up. Question is, how do I handle it?
Can I make a suggestion? Just wait. Let him tell you when he's ready.
What was it, Barlow? Too much like hard work trying to keep in touch with your kids?
We just drifted apart, that's all. Happens in lots of families.
And she didn't think fit to tell you she was having a child. Ooh, that's some drifting, that is.
She didn't tell me because she was petrified that you might find out. We drink in the same pub, walk down the same street every day.
Oh, look at him sitting there backpedaling. It's pathetic.
Will you just shut up, both of you? Pair of you sitting there trying to score points off each other. That's what's pathetic.
Deirdre's right. This is not about you two.
Well, I know that, but try telling him. I mean, this is the way he operates. He's only happy when he's getting one over on somebody. Especially happy when it's me.
Yeah, but this time in the right. That's what gets you goat, isn't it? Eh?
I'm just protecting my daughter and my grandson.
Your grandson, I'm his father. And you'd have sat there for the rest of your life not telling me about Adam if someone with a bit of humanity hadn't have found out.
Oh, listen to you. You're worse than a couple of kids. And you wonder why I kept away. If you can't even sit in the same room together, how are we ever going to sort out anything about Adam? If you think I'm subjecting him to this, you are very much mistaken. Call me when you've learned to behave like adults.
Where's your coat?
Oh, Rosie, yours is in the living room, remember?
Yeah. I've got a great afternoon planned. I hope you're both ready for some serious fun.
Bye, Danny. See you later.
Yeah. Hey, you two girls, you're not going to recognise this place when you come back.
You painted it pink.
No, Di. Me and your mum decided that wasn't such a good idea. But you can have your bedroom pink if you want.
Where are we going?
I've got us tickets to go and see 102 Dalmatians.
We saw that last weekend, didn't we, Danny?
Yeah, we did, yeah.
Well, never mind. There's plenty more films, isn't there? We're going to have a fantastic time, whatever. Come on. See ya. See ya. Hey, come on, kids. Hey, watch what you're doing, will you?
Sorry. You've got dirt on your Dad.
You know what? You're getting right up my nose this week, you.
Hey, I said sorry.
Yes, well, you've still not said sorry for ruining my dinner in the Rovers.
Oh, that was a classic.
What's this?
Right, what you do, you get the salt right.
Yeah, enough of that.
We're going to the pictures.
So?
I'm always saying.
I'm off to Rovers in a minute. I'm a regular now.
Really?
Course. Whole day at school and yak, yak, yak from teachers. A bloke's got to unwind, you know.
Can we go to the pub? Yeah.
No. Come on.
See ya.
Not if I see you first.
Nice. Very, very nice indeed.
So, you'll take it then?
Oh, yes, absolutely. I mean, how can I refuse with such a lovely next-door neighbour?
You know it'll get tongues wagging.
I've never been one to worry about what people think.
Not even Amanda?
Well, she won't approve, but we'll cross that bridge when we get to it.
Well, sounds like a grand idea.
You're not worried about me living next door, are you?
No. No, I'm happy if you are.
Oh, yes, I'm happy. Perhaps some good will come from this after all.
Why did you tell Devon, not me?
I shouldn't have told anyone. You know what Susan was saying? Ken was terrified he'd lose her and Adam.
Well, at least he knew he had him. I didn't know I had a son. Deirdre, we're friends. Why didn't you tell me?
Mike, I was in a terrible position.
Did you really think I shouldn't know about my own son?
Mike, please.
No, answer me. Did you or did you not think I should know about my son?
Of course I did.
Thanks. That's all I wanted to know.
There you go, love. How'd it go at reps? Any luck?
What? Oh, no, I cancelled.
Oh, right. Look, I'd sit with you, but I'm on my own. Why don't you come to the bar?
Can you just leave me alone, Gina?
Yeah. Yeah, OK.
No. Hey, here she is. Gina, guess what?
Don't know what.
Go on, Sam, tell her.
Doing a few gigs.
The Python is back. There'll be knickers flying all over Weatherfield come weekend.
Oh, right. Well, good on you, Sam.
You gonna spread the word or what?
Yeah, of course. I'll try my best.
Cheers. Gotta go. Got on a few more of these out.
Right, see ya.
See ya.
Well, so are you, love. Are you not happy that Snake Boy's getting his pecs out again?
Yeah, it's great, yeah. What do you want?
The usual.
You don't have a usual.
Surprise me then.
Fine. Surprise is, no kids allowed now, get.
What are you talking about?
Come on, no arguments, out.
I've heard you barmaids are a bit dopey.
Excuse me?
It's the new policy, innit? Kids are allowed now. So how about one of them fizzy pineapples and a packet of salt and vinegar before one of us dies of old age?
I've always wondered why Gail walks around with a permanently pained expression. It's you, isn't it?
Getting thirsty.
And you'll be getting a clip round the ear hole if you're not careful. I said no kids and I meant it.
It's not up to you.
No, it's up to my bosses, and they say no kids and all.
What? No way.
Yeah, changed their mind 2 days ago, so if I serve you, I lose my job, and tempting as that might be sometimes, I can't afford it.
This sucks.
Yeah, well, try working here. Come on, out.
Hey, I'll see ya.
See ya.
Hello.
You know, it's a funny thing. I never even unpacked at Amanda's.
Really?
It's almost as if I was destined not to stay.
You mean you were destined to live on Coronation Street?
Indeed. Well, you know, Alex said I could move in straight away.
Oh, well, he'll just be happy to be getting the rent.
Oh, Gina, could I have 2 vodkas and tonics?
Yeah.
Celebrating, are we?
Oh, did you get my note?
That was a really nice way of telling me you're moving out.
But you can understand why I don't want to speak to you after your behaviour the other day.
Well, someone has to stand up for my mother, don't they? I suppose you're going to be moving in with her.
No, I'm not, but I will be living nearby.
I don't know who you are anymore.
Oh, come on.
Come on then, lads. Showcase. There you go.
What's all this?
It's just a bit of tea.
You've got half a peking here. It must have cost a fortune.
Well, it is Friday night.
Eh?
Well, I couldn't stand in the way of an old family tradition.
They told you that, did they? That spending half your wages on a Friday was common practice in the Grimshaws?
Don't worry, love. I know they're taking the mick.
So why?
Good job then, lads. Soft food, Dennis. So how are you getting on with the baby octopuses? You what? Baby octopuses cooked in their own ink.
That's like their own blood, isn't it?
Yeah, and you've got the duck's feet, and apparently the shark's fin soup. That's lovely, that.
Mmm.
Jason thought you were serious.
I did not. Who says I'm not? Got you.
Nice one, Dennis.
Thank you, love.
Oh, cold enough to freeze the ship canal out there. I hope it were worth it. Well, did you sort it all out?
Ask your daughter. She spent quite some time discussing the outcome with Baldwin.
We didn't exactly sort anything out, no, Mother.
What, nothing at all? You telling me I've been out there in sub-zero temperatures for naught?
I'd say we were worse off than before.
We don't actually know how it went. It's down to Susan now.
Never mind what Susan wants. Baldwin will stop at nothing to get his hands on Adam.
Look, Ken, whether you like it or not, he is Adam's father, and nothing you do or say is going to change that.
Well, he still needn't have found out.
Will you stop blaming me? Look, I feel terrible about this, but you've had a part to play as well, you know.
Well, it wasn't me who went running to the corner shop shouting the odds.
Yes, and it wasn't me who's barely spoken to his daughter for 12 years. I'm sorry, Ken, but you've got to admit, if you and Susan had had any sort of relationship, all this would have been ironed out ages ago.
He's here.
He's alive then.
What's that mean?
Well, he hadn't been in factory all afternoon. Could have got up to all sorts.
Oh, yeah? You didn't know, did you?
No. Thought he might come back any minute.
Right, ladies, what can I get you?
All right. I'll have a pint, thanks. Actually, I think I'll go and see Gina. I'll get me home.
All right, suit yourself. Ask her to send over a pint and a large scotch, will you, love?
Yeah, all right.
Oh, well. Janice Battersby turned down a free drink. Now I've seen everything.
Are you better?
You just don't see it, do you? Living next door to her, you might as well be shacked up together.
No, right, I don't see it. I don't see that there is any problem.
I don't know what you've done to him, but it certainly worked.
Your father's his own man. Surely you know that much about him.
Well, Rita's been as a very, very good friend of mine.
I'm just concerned, Dad. I care about you.
Well, then let me be happy. Let me lead my own life. With or without your blessing, I'm moving in this weekend.
So how was work this afternoon?
Do you know what? I wouldn't know. Wasn't working.
Lucky you. What were you up to?
Oh, you know, this and that. How did it go with those reps?
Don't you care what happened in the factory?
Well, what happened?
That's the thing, you see, Mike. Neither of us know. I was out with reps and you were... Where were you?
The golf club. You know, a couple of business mates, and then we started enjoying the 19th hole.
In the dark.
What? What is this?
Nothing, Mike. Nothing at all.